Well, in news that I hadn't heard about, apparently happening in November, or in and on November 29th, Brandon Hartranft, AGP, Twisted Tea, Suzuki, whatever rider, whatever you want to say it, apparently had a really, really bad crash, a substantial crash at the test track in Fresno. And I'm reading this off of roadtorecovery.com. It says, quote, Brandon was immediately transported to the nearby hospital where he successfully underwent surgery on Wednesday, so I'm assuming that must have been the 29th, morning to repair severe damage to his spine. It goes on to say he is now in stable condition with movement and feeling throughout his body, with extensive list of fractures and damage sustained to his spine. Brandon will have an extended stay in the hospital and a lengthy rehabilitation recovery ahead of him. I don't know why this is, maybe it's just me, I missed it. Granted, this is December 3rd as I'm recording this, but I missed this completely. I don't know if it was because he's obviously not a factory rider, if it wasn't as well reported on or followed or whatever it is. I don't know, but that's pretty crazy that, something that horrible to have, spinal damage and multiple fractures, and, when they have to start talking about the fact that he actually does have feeling and movement in his body, you can tell at some point that it was a scare that he might not, or he didn't, and it may have come back. But, I mean, that's a big, scary crash. Whatever happened, who knows? There's nothing to say what it is. I looked at his Instagram, there's nothing there. So I have no information on how it happened, what happened, but I mean, if you're going into the season, you're right to the point where you're doing full motos. We're talking 2-3 weeks before the season starts. All these guys are pushing hard, trying to peak at the right spot for A1, and then you have something like this. That's really sad, really scary to see, and I hope he heals up fast. I'll leave the link to this story in the description below. There's a thing about if you want to, donate to his recovery, because obviously this is going to be a long stay in the hospital, lots of surgery bills, and if you want to donate, the link to the page I'm reading on will be in the description below. Hopefully he heals up fast and, everything heals right and he doesn't have any problem, but more news coming out, sad news. Injuries before the season are never good, and with that, get well, Brandon, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.